exactly what you guys envisioned when you got Blanco out of the portal last year for moments like this on Sundays?
It was so good today. It was just good to see him really settle in, and they were hacking from first pitch. I mean, trying to get after him, but he just did a good job of mixing speeds and really filling it up. And really, the only blemish was Seals landed on one, but we can live with that. If he's not going to walk guys and not give up free 90 feet, he's pretty good. But he was up to 92, and Vila was holding a little bit better. Change was dynamic at times, and had both breaking balls going. But just attack, and he put us in a really good position to win the game. It was good to see how he handled everything.
Just how efficient was he? I think he had 4 innings where he didn't even need 10 pitches. I guess how much do you like to see that?
It's amazing. It's exciting on Sunday because Sundays in this league, you never know. I mean, it can be 12 to 14 or a 1-run game, but you kind of brace for anything that could be possible. And a lot of times it's higher scoring games on Sunday. But it gives you some length right there. It gives you a chance to get to the bullpen, maybe do some different things. And being a little greedy, there's some guys I'd like to be able to get in there. I know Hindi, we need to get in there, and Rudy some more, but it was good to see Krenzel get back in there and finish it out. But the story of the day was Blanco filling it up.
Mentioned Krenzel after Reynolds goes out and talked to him. Those 4 batters after that, how good was it to see him kind of bounce back after that rough start?
I think Red did a great job there, just slowing him down. And the fastball was really good. It's always going to take off a little bit. He hits the guy with the breaking ball, so just needs to have conviction. His pitches, his stuff is as good as anybody in the conference. And it was nice to see, instead of letting that thing snowball and get out of control there real quick, because they're still one swing away from tying the game at that point. But we have trust in Krenz. He's got good stuff. He's our guy, and it was good to see him take the ball and make the adjustments and get it done, and he's going to do that more for us.
How good was it to see leave the yard there?
Amazing. I'm glad he got over because I thought he caught it at one point. We won't talk about that anymore. But, just staying to the baseball, not trying to do too much, and he's just competing, and he's on his way. We've been talking about it in the building. Everybody's rooting for him. Everybody believes in him. He's a great teammate, and you want those guys to have success, and sometimes they just have to play ball. That's it. And when he's starting to do that, he's doing a good job behind the dish too. But going from a 1-run lead to a 3-run lead right there by just staying to the ball, I think it really changed the course of really letting Blanco settle in and our guys just playing ball.
What makes Tyler so efficient in those pinch hit situations?
That's a great question. I wish I could bottle it up and hand it off to some other guys too. But today too, they attack him with a slider first pitch. He takes a borderline pitch, takes it, I believe, a change up the next time. Just slowing down, not trying to do too much. And then it's a trust deal. We get to 3-0 there, and he's probably going to throw a heater. Got a guy in scoring position. It's a trust deal. I trust Tyler to be disciplined enough to get a pitch he can do damage on, and he does that. And then also has the maturity to stay through the middle of the field, not come off the baseball. And Stone's got a good job of getting to home plate. So you got to trust your guys and let them run. But whatever role, we'll see whatever he settles into. But that's one you can definitely check. Where at some point you can throw him in there, and he's going to give you a quality at bat.
Chapman said he kind of made a mistake on that double steal that did leading to a run, but what was your evaluation of that play when you just kind of see there?
Yeah, I don't want to tell you everything now, but that was the simplicity of it. Was supposed to be a steal stop. There was a position there where we thought we had a chance to take both bags, right? Try to bait him into a throw, and we got lucky there. It was a great jump by Blaine. He executed, and something we'll handle internally to make sure we're a little more buttoned up. But we got away with one right there.
He'd also come in post game and put his hand up and say, he takes fault for that. So what does that kind of say to his leadership to kind of put his hand up and say, hey, the result was good, but I still got to be better?
He's a stud. He's a winner. I'm glad he's in the building still. And there was a time last summer we thought he was going to get drafted, and all of a sudden now he's back on campus, and I think he makes everybody in the building better infinitely, not only between the lines but in the locker room with what he brings to the table. And I know Hunter High, fearless leader. If you hear somebody yelling that from the dugout, it's Hunter High, I promise. But Reese is a winner, and I'm very thankful he's still involved.
I think Stone had 4 hits this weekend. They were all for extra bases. He was in there today as the DH. How has he grown into the hitter, that you really can't get out of lineup from him?
We smashing balls, and again, having great at-bats, and little stuff like my friend references always from third, so you can see the pace of the separation, how guys are taking pitches, or little things I look for in recruiting, body language between pitches, or how they navigate their at-bat. And he's doing a lot of things that will put him in a position to have success long-term. But he's hitting fastballs well, better than he has last year. He's landing on breaking balls too. So when you take some walks and also squeeze the strike zone a little bit like he is, it really doesn't give us a choice. We're going to have to keep putting him in there. And we talked about even catching him today, but Levi's done a great job back there too. So we're trying to keep the big picture in mind and making sure we're not gassing out Stone too early in the year. But those two have been great because those catchers, again, they're both capable of doing it. But to see him swinging the bat, that's what we expect from him too.
Garrett, any closer to being able to catch?
Yeah, we got him bullpens first time this last week, so we'll try to get him alive. There's want to be some progression there. He slid into base, and so he's fine, but it's just something we want to be careful with. And he's more than capable, and Trent is as well. We're very very stacked at the catcher position. But right now it's about winning games and getting guys in the right spot. And that's been the coolest thing about G. Wright. He's never said anything about I need this or that. He just wants to play ball and help us win. So he's fitting to go with our crew.
How nice was it after this group dropped that Friday opener to turn around and clinch the series on Saturday and Sunday?
Massive. It's the best way to win the series in the SEC. And I told the guys on Friday night, that's what we're in the business of doing, is trying to find a way to win 2 games a weekend, right? So there's going to be some gut punches thrown back and forth. The door swings both ways, but you got to be able to hook it up. And I just thought today there was no giddiness when we got up. Maybe learning from last week and just gas pedal, hey, how do we get one more run, or how do we keep attacking the strike zone? And just the general understanding, Sundays in the SEC can be crazy with scores and the back and forth. So I think just having more feel and expectation of what they're walking into lets them have a better feel for how to navigate the day.
Anything else? All right, thank you, Coach.